about Henry Harris Jr. He's the author of Facing Our Wounds. We want to talk about your book, and we want to say thanks for traveling to come here and see us.
Well, I want to extend my appreciation for you allowing me the opportunity to be here.
Well, we appreciate it. This is something you've done to help others, so it's nice to get the word out, to tell people a little bit about your book. First off, tell me a little bit about why you wrote this book. What's it about?
Well, the essence of the book is to help people to not only navigate through their trauma and pain, but also to reach a place of complete wholeness and healing. You know, that word trauma just simply means a wound. And I believe in so many ways we've all been traumatized, we've been wounded in our lives, and sometimes people just need to know that you're not the only one in the struggle. You're not the only one that's going through pain or went through a traumatic experience.
You're exactly right on that. We've all been through something. And when you talk about wounds, you kind of focus on some specific types. Tell me about those.
Well, many people go through various wounds. It could be loss. It could be a breakup. It can be just a variety of things, divorce. And those are the type of wounds that many people go through, that many people just need help in dealing with. And one way of receiving help is, first of all, by acknowledging it, and that's something that a lot of people don't want to do. It's something that I didn't want to do, because I understand why that can be difficult, because to face our wounds or face the very thing that traumatized us kind of takes us back. So we try to sweep it under the rug, pretend like it don't exist, pretend like it didn't happen. But denial in itself is painful. Not only the trauma is painful, but denial itself is painful. So that's what facing our wounds means. It means we face it, we don't ignore it. We finally reach a place where now my trauma is upon the surface, so now I can't ignore it, and I have to deal with it now.
And you kind of have some ways in the book to help people do just that.
Yes.
How do you do that? How do you help others to be able to face their wounds and not just sweep it under the rug?
It's a process. Chapter 3 is called It Takes Time. No one has the right or the authority to dictate or tell someone their healing process or how to go about doing it. So you have to give yourself the grace to heal. And many people don't do that. They're really hard on themselves. But the fact that you come to terms of acknowledging it is a real big deal. So I would say acknowledging it, which means confession, and confession simply means I tell the truth. And the reason why a lot of people don't want to tell the truth about their struggles or about their wounds, and maybe they feel like, well, if I really came out and said what I'm really struggling with, will they accept me? Will they love me? Will they retaliate against me? But regardless of all that, or how many people may not come to terms with accepting that, we still have to bring ourselves to a place of doing it for us and doing it for you.
I think it's really inspiring that you took your wounds and you've used those to help others get through theirs. And that's just what you wanted to do with this.
Yeah, that's true. And I also feel like if you've never really been through, I know a lot of people that say, I've never had a problem, I've never been through pain, I've never been wounded. And I often tell those type of people in a nice way, well, you really can't help me because you have nothing to contribute. I feel like the greatest testimony you can give is that which you have experienced. And if you haven't been through anything, do you really have a story to tell?
And you tell your story in this so well. So we appreciate you coming on to share with us. How can they get this book?
The book is on Amazon. You can go to Amazon.com and look up Facing Our Wounds, and that's how you can purchase the book.
Okay, good. We appreciate you coming on. That was very interesting. Thanks for doing all that you do to try to help others through their problems and things in life.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Well, coming up next on Living Well, there's so much